right, so let's just get started. Go ahead and find your seat. Ground down through the sit bones. What's up, Michelle? Sit up nice and tall. Close the eyes. Roll the shoulders up to the ears and down the back a few times. Just beginning to arrive here in this space. Arriving in your body. Take a deep breath in through the nose, filling up, expanding the belly, the ribs. Hold the breath at the third eye. And then big clearing sigh out through the mouth, just let it go. One more time, just like that. Deep breath in, filling up, expand. Hold at the top. Big clearing sigh out, let it go. Take a deep breath in, starting class with 3 ohms. Start class with a short call and response chanting. We're going to keep it simple today. We're just going to chant Om, right? So Om is the first primordial sound of the universe, the first words ever uttered in all existence, and it's a very powerful mantra, right? It's said that everything in the entire universe is vibrating at this frequency, the frequency of the sound of Om. So it connects us to each other, connects us to everything, the stars, the moons, the plants, the animals, everything in the entire universe. So I sing when you sing, and I sing when you sing. Your turn. Just allow that mantra to resonate in the body, to resonate in the mind. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Just gently blink the eyes open. Let's start in child's pose today. So just make your way forward on your mat, heels together, knees out wide. Press the third eye down to the mat. Walk the hands out long in front of you. Just finding length in the side bodies. Just beginning to arrive. Allowing that mantra to ground you, to connect you to the earth, right? To connect you to the earth elements. Take a deep breath and crawl the hands out a little bit further. Exhale, sit the seat back in space just a little bit deeper. One more breath here. Just really connecting, grounding, right? Feeling the earth underneath you. Good, and then next inhale, start to walk the hands off to the left side of your mat, reaching through the right fingertips, grounding down through the right sit bones. So finding that length all the way through the right side of the body. Deep breath in here, crawl the fingertips a little bit further. Exhale, ground the sit bones just a little bit deeper. Good. Then walk the hands back through center and off to the opposite side of your mat, reaching through the left fingertips, grounding down through the left sit bones, finding length. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, expanding that left rib cage, finding space. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Walk the hands back through center. We're just gonna find that forearm shoulder opener. So prop yourself up onto your elbows, bring the hands to prayer overhead, and sit the seat back in space. Rest the third eye down to the mat. And then as you sit your seat back, you'll start to open up the triceps, the shoulders. Good, deep breath in here. Exhale. And release the hands out in front of you. Just press up into your tabletop position. Moving through a couple rounds of cat-cows. On the inhale, drop the belly, gaze goes up. On the exhale, round through the spine, gaze at the belly, press the floor away from you. Using the breath as a guide, inhale, arch up, look up, shine the heart forward. Nicola, you cool with China gel? Yeah?
What?
You cool with China gel?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Exhale, round through the spine, gazes at the belly, press the floor away. One more round, inhale, arch, find space, gaze goes up. Exhale, round and hollow, press the floor away from you. Beautiful, you guys. Start to invite in that organic movement. So just finding some side to side motion with the spine, bringing the seat towards the heels. Okay, just moving intuitively this morning, tapping into your feminine side, your compassion, your sweetness, your softness, self-love, self-care, and just honoring what your body needs this morning. Finding a wrist stretch here, reversing the hands on the mat, thumbs to the outside. Lean back in space, let the head hang heavy and just sway side to side. Opening up the wrists, releasing the head and neck. Good. Open and close the jaw a few times. And then bring your hands back to your neutral tabletop. Tuck the toes under. Hover the knees like 2 inches up off the mat. So just starting to find your core, right? Building a little bit of heat in the abdominals. Pressing the space up between the shoulder blades. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Press the seat back towards the heels. Just find a little opening in the arches of the feet first. Sway a little bit side to side, opening up the toes. And then slowly straighten out the legs. First, downward facing dog. Pedaling out, taking a deep bend in one knee. Deep bend in the other knee. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Shaking the head out, yes. Shaking the head out, no. Flubber the lips here. Good. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Next inhale, sweep the right leg up high to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Start to circle out the knee in one direction. So just releasing that ball and socket joint. Good. Warming everything up. Big circles. Switch directions if you haven't already. Beautiful, you guys. Send the right leg back up high to the sky. Exhale. Step it forward between the hands. Come into your runner's lunge. Find space. Gaze goes up. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the right leg. Bow over the right leg. Moving with the breath a few times. Inhale. Shift it forward. Gaze goes up. Find space. Drop the hips. Exhale. Straighten it out. Bow over the right leg. Release the head and neck. One more time. Inhale. Shift it forward. Exhale, shift it back. Stay here and breathe in this wide pyramid pose, flexing the right toes back to the face, drawing that right hip back in space. Big breath in. Exhale, bend back into the right knee. Lower the left knee and walk the hands to the top of the right thigh. Find a couple pulses here, rolling the shoulders up to the ears and down the back. Starting to wake up the front of that left hip. And then inhale, reach the arms up, gaze goes up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Find length in the side body, sink a little bit deeper in the right knee. Catch the left wrist, lean it to the right side of the space. Find length all the way through that left side of the body. Sink a little bit deeper, reach a little bit further. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Crawl the hands to the back of the mat, Skandasana, back of the mat. This doesn't have to be a deep variation, just starting to wake up that inner right thigh. Hands can stay out in front of you. Yeah, just waking everything up, feeling the stretch. Inhale. Exhale, pivot and plant the hands to the back of the mat, runner's lunge. Send the left leg high to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip, and then start to find those circles here again in one direction. Left side, big circles. Good. And switching directions, big circles in the opposite direction. And send the left leg back high behind you. Exhale, step it forward between the hands, come into your runner's lunge, facing the back of the mat. Inhale, find space. Exhale, straighten out the left leg, bow over the left leg. Moving with the breath, inhale, shift it forward, gaze goes up, find space. Exhale, wide pyramid, release the head and neck. Last round, inhale forward. Exhale, straighten it out, stay here, release the head, release the neck, flex the toes back to the face. Breathe. Good. Think about drawing that left hip back a little bit further. Find more length in the back of the left leg. For 3, 2, 1. Bend back into the left knee, lower the right, and then walk the hands to the top of the left thigh. Find a tall spine, roll the shoulders up to the ears and down the back. Pulse it out just a little bit here, waking up that right hip. Good. And then arms go high to the sky, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach through the fingertips, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, catch the right wrist, lean it to the left side of the space. Feel the length all the way through that right side. Big breath in, reach. Sink a little bit deeper. One more inhale. Exhale, hands come down, Skandasana, front of the mat, bend into the right knee. Hands can stay out in front of you for this first round. We'll revisit Skandasana later in the class, I promise. Good. Just opening up, maybe pulsing a little bit, just finding some micro movements, opening things up. Good. And then pivot and plant the hands back to the front of the mat, runner's lunge. Exhale, step the left foot to meet the right for ragdoll pose. Feet are hip width distance apart. Just grab opposite elbows. Let the head hang heavy and sway side to side. Releasing the lower back. Shaking the head out, yes. Shaking the head out, no. Good. Release the hands down to the mat. Engage the core. Begin to roll up, stacking one vertebrae at a time. Take your time. The head is the last to rise. When you reach the top, sweep the arms up, and then interlace the hands and flip the palms of the hands up to the ceiling. Really find length. Really press those heels of the hands up. Inhale here. On the exhale, just take a little lean to the left. Find length in the right side. Send the hips off to the right. Deep breath in. Exhale, come back through center and just switch it out. Press the hips off to the left. Inhale here. Exhale, come back through center. Bring the hands to prayer at heart center. Closing the eyes. Just taking a moment to set an intention for your practice today. So maybe that intention is to just invite in some more awareness, some more self-care, some more self-love into your practice today, here on your mat, through every pose that we move through, just finding more presence, right? Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Gently blink the eyes open. Front of the mat, toes and heels to touch. Surya Namaskar, sun salutation 8. Inhale, arms up, palms press. Exhale, fold it forward over straight legs. Release the head and neck. Inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float back. Chaturanga, low push-up, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Starting to turn on your Ujjayi breathing. Breath in and out through the nose. Finding that restriction in the back of the throat with the breath, right? So sound breathing. So it should sound like we're sitting at the beach, right? With every inhale, the waves are retreating from the shoreline. With every exhale, the waves are crashing. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, step or float forward between the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms up, palms press, gaze goes up. Exhale, arms by the side, Tadasana. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, arms up, palms press, gaze up. Exhale, pour it forward over straight legs. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float, Chaturanga, your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Filling up. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, step or float forward between the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms up, palms press. Exhale, arms by the side, Tadasana. Last time. Inhale, arms up, palms press, gaze up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, step or float forward between the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms up, palms press. Exhale, arms by the side, Tadasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend the knees, arms up, palms press, toes and heels together to touch. Good. Sit the seat a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, fold it forward over straight legs. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, stay. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, warrior one. Rise up, find your warrior one. Virabhadrasana A. Palms are pressing together overhead, bend into that right knee. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down, step it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, warrior one, rise up. Engage your core, draw that left hip back in space. Exhale, hands come down, step it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, inhale, right foot forward, rise up in your warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step it back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior one. Ride the wave up. Ride the wave down, step it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, step or float forward between the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, bend the knees, arms up. Exhale, fold it right back down over straight legs. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float, Chaturanga. Take your time. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, warrior one. Good, right away, interlace the hands at the lower back. Peel the heart open to the sky, drop the head back in space. Exhale, dive it down, devotional warrior. Right shoulder to the inside of the right thigh. Try to press the heels of the hands together to get a deeper opening in the chest. Sinking a little bit deeper in the hips, release the head, release the neck for 3, 2, 1. Hands come down, step it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior one, rise up. Beautiful. And then interlace the hands at the lower back, peel the heart open, find space in the chest. Exhale, dive it down, devotional warrior. Bow. Good. Try to press those heels of the hands together, opening up the chest. Release the head, release the neck for 3, 2, 1. Release the hands down, step it back. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Ride it back. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, step or float forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, fold it right back down, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior one, rise up. Adding on, interlace the hands at the lower back, peel the heart open to the sky. And then exhale, dive it down, devotional warrior. Inhale here. On the exhale, release the hands. You're gonna collect the right big toe with the peace fingers. And then slowly start to straighten everything out. Send the left arm up high to the sky. Good, come into this bound Trikonasana, stacking the left hip on top of the right, trying to bring the gaze up to the sky. Good, breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Good, last big breath, inhale. Exhale. On the inhale, come all the way to stand. Keep everything straight and just reverse your Trikonasana. Slide the left hand down the left leg, reach through the right fingertips, gaze goes up. Keep your reverse Trikonasana and just bend into the right knee. Turn it into a reverse warrior. Maybe you wrap the left arm around the lower back. Reach through the right fingertips, find length in the right side, deep bend in the right knee. Inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand down, left hand goes up and over. Gaze goes up past the left fingertips. Pressing the hips open to the left. Right knee open to the right. Gaze is past those left fingertips. Breathe. Maybe you find your bind. Maybe you come up. Michelle, if you want to come up into your bird, you have time. If you want the extra push. Good. 3, 2, 1. Release the left hand down. Find your twist. Left hand grounds. Right hand goes high. Gaze goes up past the right fingertips. Ring out the spine. Draw that right hip back in space. Strong left leg. Inhale. Exhale. Roll onto the knife's edge of the left foot. Vashisthasana. Collect the right big toe and then send the leg up high to the sky, or you just step. Right hip on top of the left, right foot on top of left. Press the floor away from you. Inhale here. On the exhale, you're gonna step the right foot all the way back forward to the outside of the right hand for your lizard lunge. So find space, start to set this up. Maybe you drop the back knee to the mat, maybe you come down to the forearms, let the head hang heavy and just sway side to side, opening up that right hip. Breathing here. Good, maybe you press the right thigh open with the right hand, gaze goes over that right shoulder. Maybe you bind in your galaxy pose. Reach back, catch the outside edge of the left foot with the right hand, gazes over that right shoulder. Good, breathe. 3, 2, 1, release the right hand back to the inside of the right foot. Straighten out the right leg for a wide Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Draw the right hip back in space. And then bend back into the right knee. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Come into your Malasana Yogi Squat. Hands to prayer at heart center. Close the eyes here. Just shift side to side. Find length all the way through the spine, through the crown of the head. Maybe you place the right hand in front of the right foot and open up the arms. Gaze goes up past the left fingertips. Maybe you bind, pulling that left shoulder down and away. Gaze is over the left shoulder. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Release. Hands come back to prayer. Switch sides. Left hand goes out. Right arm goes high. Gaze goes up. Maybe you find your bind. Take this to your level, your depth. Good. Pulling that right shoulder down and away. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Hands come down, Bakasana crow pose. Walk the hands out in front of you. Walk the knees up into the armpits. Bend the knees. Good. Bend the elbows. Gaze goes forward. Maybe shift the weight into one, or lift one foot up off the mat. Maybe lift the other. Beautiful, you guys. When you can't hold your crow any longer, shoot it back, vinyasa. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, step the left foot forward, warrior 1, left side. Good. And then interlace the hands behind the back, peel the heart open. Exhale, dive it down, devotional warrior. 1 breath here, big breath in. Exhale. Release the hands down to the mat. Collect the left big toes with the peace fingers. Start to straighten everything out and then reach that right arm up high to the sky. So it's like you're unfurling it, like a sail. Gaze goes up past the right fingertips, stacking the right hip on top of the left. Breathe here. 3, 4, 5, keep everything straight. Rise up, reverse your Trikonasana. Slide the right hand down the back leg. Reach through the left fingertips. And then re-bend the left knee. Come into your reverse warrior. Maybe you wrap around the lower back. Sink a little bit deeper in the left knee. Reach a little bit further. Find this length. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Right hand goes up and over. Extended side angle. Either stay here. Maybe you modify left forearm to left thigh. Maybe you find your bind, wrapping the right arm around the lower back, peeling the right shoulder open to the sky. Breathe for 3, for 2. Nice, Heidi. Good. And then if you're up, slowly make your way back. Right hand grounds, left hand goes high. Find your twist, gaze goes up past the left fingertips. Peel the heart open. Yeah, good. And then roll onto the knife's edge of the right foot. Collect the left big toes if you have this variation. If not, you just stack. No worries. Sending the left leg high to the sky or just stacking the left foot on top of the right. Gaze goes up. Breathe here. Lift the hips a little bit higher. Inhale. On the exhale, step the left foot back to the outside of the left hand. Come into your lizard lunge. High lizard lunge. Sink into the hips, shift a little bit side to side. Maybe dropping down to the forearms, dropping the back knee, releasing the head and the neck. Either stay here or you come up on the right forearm, press the left thigh away from you, gazes over the left shoulder. Either stay here or move into your galaxy pose. Reach back with the left hand, catch the top of the right foot. Gaze goes up over that left shoulder. Good, peeling the heart open. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Release the left foot back to the inside of the left hand back to the inside of the left foot. Straighten out the left leg for wide Ardha Hanumanasana. Just one breath. Find length in the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Next, inhale, bend back into the left knee and just step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Come into the Smalasana Yogi Squat. And then start to widen the feet even more. Bring the hands to the inner thighs. Press the inner thighs away from you and roll up through the spine. When you reach the top, open up the heart and drop the chest between the thighs. Keep pressing the thighs open. Inhale, roll up. Whoop. One vertebrae at a time. And then exhale, drop the chest between the thighs. The last time, inhale, roll up. This time, drop the left shoulder, gazes over the right. Press the left thigh open. Find this twist. Inhale. Exhale, good. Come back through center. And then exhale, twist in the opposite direction. Press the right thigh open, gazes over the left. One more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Good. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, come back through center. Reach the arms up, hook the thumbs, find a little back bend. And then exhale, bend your knees, pigeon toe the feet in, interlace the hands at the lower back. Yeah, come into Prasarita Padottanasana C. Good. Try to press the heels of the hands together, release the head and neck, breathe. Release the hands down to the mat. We're gonna work on these little handstand hop preps, right? So you're gonna plant the hands on the mat. You're gonna try to rock the weight into the hands just for like a moment, get a little bit of hang time, and hop the feet together. So it's not so much a hop, it's more of a float. And then rock the weight into the hands, float the feet back apart. So you're getting like a little bit of hang time, feeling the lower bellies start to engage. Gazes forward, float the feet together. Just try. Good. One more time. Good. Float the feet back together to touch. Good. So feet are hip width distance apart. Collect the big toes with the peace fingers. Look forward and lengthen. Exhale, pull the chest down to meet the thighs. Padangusthasana. Release the head, release the neck. Fold here, send the sit bones high to the sky. Breathe. Good. Feel the release in the lower back. Good. One more breath. Inhale, lift up halfway. Release the bind on the big toes. Hands come to the hips, engage the core, and come all the way to stand with a flat back. Shift the weight into the right foot. Draw the left knee up and into the chest. Give it a tight squeeze. Really ground through that right foot. Stand up nice and tall. And then drape the left ankle across the right thigh. Press the hips forward first just to like open up the pelvis, right? And then exhale, sit the seat back in space. Come into your figure 4. Hands to prayer at heart center. Maybe you touch the hands down to the mat and straighten out the right leg. Release the head, release the neck. Feel this stretch. Good. Feel the release in the outer left hip. One more breath here. Slowly start to bend back into that right knee. Hands come back to prayer at heart center. Slide the left leg all the way up and around the right. Arms out to a T, left arm under right. Full Garudasana eagle pose. Press the forearms away from you. Maybe bring the elbows down in front of the knees. Try to draw the knees back to the midline. Just feel this stretch. Stay nice and low, hugging everything in nice and tight. Good. And then keep the torso nice and low. With control, you're gonna unwind the left leg, kick it back behind you for your warrior 3 pose with this eagle arm wrap. Flexing the left foot, engaging the core. Breathe here, find one point of focus. Find your dristi. Good, one more breath. Unwind the arms, Ardha Chandrasana. Stack the right hip on top of the left. Gaze goes up past those left fingertips. Maybe use a block or a water bottle. There you go, Sandy. Stack the left hip on top of the right. Engage your core. One more breath. Good. Soften into the right knee. Land it back in your warrior two. Good. Reach everything up. Straighten it out. Catch the right wrist. Lean to the back of the space. Open up through the right side of the body. And then exhale. Arms come back to a T. Shorten the stance. Trikonasana. Different variation. So just a shorter variation. Stacking the left hip on top of the right. Gaze goes up past the left fingertips. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. Start to reach the left arm forward. Find length all the way through the left side of the body. Just changes the stretch, elongating that left side. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep the hands over to the left side of the space. Come into your wide leg forward folds. Yeah. Good. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Release the head, release the neck. Deep breath in. Exhale. Opportunity to get upside down if that's calling to you. Moving into your headstand. Any variation of your choice. Maybe pressing up into a handstand. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up halfway. If you're up, make your way back down. Bend into the left knee, Skandasana, back of the mat. Set this up. This is your time to find the bind if you wanted to take it on the first round. Maybe you catch the right hand behind the lower back, peel that right shoulder open, gazes up, inhale. Exhale. Good. Pivot and plant the hands to the back of the mat, runner's lunge, gaze goes up. Send the left leg all the way up and back behind you, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, land it behind you, flip your dog. Lift up through the hips, reach to the back of the room with the gaze. Reach through the left fingertips. Lift the hips a little bit higher for 3, 2, 1. Listen up, you're just gonna come down to your seat, facing the front of the space. Setting up for Marichyasana A. Left knee's drawn in. There's about a fist width distance between the foot and the inner thigh. Sit up nice and tall, reach the left arm high. Reach for the right toes with the left fingertips. And then wrap the front of the left arm around the front of the left thigh. Reach behind you with the right hand. Sit up nice and tall. Try to catch the hands. And then exhale, fold. You can do this with a strap, right? There you go. Try to find the bind with the strap. Release the head. Release the neck. Good. I would come over there. Good. Inhale, slowly start to sit back up. Catch the outside edge of the right foot with the left hand. Pull back on the foot. And then just extend the right arm behind you. So find this little twist. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come back through center, cross the ankles. Drew, use your blocks. Hands come alongside the seat and just lift the seat up off the mat. Hug the heels in towards the body. Just a little bit of engagement, right? This is like your prep for your jump back. So try to lift the feet, try to lift the seat, and then lower everything down. Navasana, boat pose. Arms wide, engage the core. Puff up through the heart. Inhale. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Cross the ankles, lift the seat, engage the pelvic floor, lift everything for 3, 2, 1. Drop the seat, Navasana. Good, this time, cross the ankles, lift the seat, press the floor away from you, wiggle the feet underneath the body, and try to shoot it back in your vinyasa. Landing in your low push-up. If not, like no worries, you just step it back. Good. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, catch your breath. Exhale, just let it go. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, step or float forward between the hands. Exhale, fold. Bring the feet hip width distance apart. Padahastasana. Walk the hands underneath the feet. Toes meet the wrist creases. Lift up halfway. And then exhale, fold. Elbows go wide. Release the head, release the neck. Good. Send the sit bones high. Beautiful, you guys. Drew, try to grab your big toes. Yeah, just do it twice. Good. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up halfway. Walk the hands out from underneath the feet. Hands come to the hips, engage the core, come all the way up with a flat back. Shift the weight into the left foot. Draw the right knee into the chest. Stand up nice and tall, ground through that left heel. And then exhale, drape it across the left thigh. Figure 4 pose. Press the hips forward first just to open up the pelvis. And then sit the seat back in space. Hands to prayer. Maybe you touch the hands down to the mat and just feel the release in that outer right hip. Release the head and neck. Yeah. Beautiful. Breathe. 2, 1. Slowly start to sit back up, bend back into the left knee. Hands come back to prayer. Wrap the right leg all the way up and over the left. Arms out to a T. Wrap the right arm under the left. Eagle arms. Yeah, so come into your full Garudasana Eagle. Coming down nice and low, hugging everything in nice and tight. Finding one point of focus on the mat. Good. Stay low in the chest, unwind the right leg, kick it back behind you. Warrior 3 with the eagle wrap. Press the forearms away from you, flexing through that right foot. Big breath in, straightening out the left leg. And then unwind the arms, left hand down, right hand goes high. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Stacking the right hip on top of the left. Flex the right foot. Try to bring the gaze up. 3, 2, 1. Soften into the left knee, land it back. Warrior 2. Straighten everything out. Catch the left wrist. Lean to the back of the space. Open up through the left side of the body. Arms come back to a T, shorten the stance. Trikonasana, triangle pose, different variation. Reach, reach, reach forward. And then land the left hand on top of the left shin, ankle, or you can grab that big toe. Stacking the right hip on top of the left. Gaze goes up past the right fingertips. Good. Breathe. Good. Deep breath in. Start to reach the right arm forward. Find length all the way through that right side of the body. Reach. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, sweep the hands down to the mat for your wide leg forward fold facing the right side of the space. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's find a little twist here. So inhale, lift up halfway. Shorten the stance just a little bit. And then catch the right ankle with the left hand. Sweep the left arm up high to the sky. Gaze goes up. Draw that left hip back in space. And then thread the right arm through. Catch the outside of the left leg with the right hand. And twist underneath the body. Gaze goes up underneath that left armpit. Finding the length in the spine. And then twist. Good. One more breath. Exhale, release, come back through center. Catch the outside of the left ankle with the right hand. Sweep the left arm high, gaze goes up. Draw this right hip back in space. And then exhale, thread it through. Catch the outside of the right leg with the left hand. Gaze is underneath that right shoulder. So really wringing out the spine. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Bend into the right knee, Skandasana, back of the mat. Take your variation. Hands to prayer. Maybe open up the arms. Maybe you bind, catching the left hand behind the lower back or the left wrist, pulling that left shoulder down and away. Gaze over the left shoulder. Good. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, release, pivot and plant the hands to the back of the mat, runner's lunge. Sweep the right leg up and back behind you, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, flip your dog. Come into your rock star pose. Press up through the hips, reach through the right fingertips. See your gaze in the mirror behind you. Lift up a little bit higher. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down to your seats. Marichasana A. Keep a little space between the foot and the inner thigh. Reach the right arm high to the sky. And then reach for the left foot with the right hand. Wrap the right arm around the front of the right shin. Use your strap. Beautiful, you guys. Yeah, Sandy, that's a good variation for you. Sit up nice and tall, and then exhale, just folds. Good. There you go, Drew. You got your strap or no? Okay. Here, one more breath. Here you go. There you go. Good. And then inhale, sit back up. Catch the outside edge of the left foot, pull it back up off the mat, and then reach to the back of the room with the left arm. Find this twist. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist. One more inhale. Exhale, come back through center. Cross the ankles, lift the seat, maybe work on your jump back, or just roll forward over the knees. Make your way into your downward facing dog, flow through your vinyasa, or skip. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful, you guys. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, step or float forward between the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, bend the knees, arms up. And then exhale, twist to the right. Hook the left tricep on the outside of that right thigh. Hands to prayer, gaze goes up. Find this twist, so find length. Exhale, twist. Deep breath in. Exhale, keep the twist. Gaze comes down. Start to hover the left foot up off the mat. So you're in this like flamingo chair twist, right? Little wobbles. And then start to extend the left foot back behind you. Land it behind you. Keep your twist. Good. Come into your lunge twist. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Maybe you bind. Maybe open up the arms to fly. Inhale, find more length. Exhale, twist. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Walk the back foot in 2 feet for your pyramid pose. Each foot is in its own lane. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Release the head. Release the neck. Good. Drawing that right hip back. Big breath in. How's your knee? Exhale. Release your head. There you go. One more inhale. Exhale. Lift up halfway. Float the left foot up off the mat. Standing splits. Walk the hands back to meet the standing leg. Yes, use your block. Good. Stay here. Feel the stretch in the back of the right leg. Or opportunity to take a few handstand hops if that's calling to you. Hands go out in front of you, gaze goes forward. Maybe you just work on rocking the weight into the very tiptoe of the right foot. Maybe you float up, getting a little bit of hang time. Good. And then as you're ready, shoot it back, vinyasa, landing in your downward facing dog. Yeah. Good, deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Bend the knees. Inhale, step or float forward between the hands. Exhale, folds. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend the knees, arms up. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. Hands to prayer at heart center. Chair twist. Gaze goes up. Stay here. Exhale, twist. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Good. Gaze comes down. Keep the twist. Start to transition the weight into the left foot. Float the right foot up off the mat. Come into this like flamingo twist pose. And then extend the right leg back behind you with control. Land it back in. Whoop, your lunge twist. Hands come to prayer. Gaze goes up. Good. Finding length all the way through the spine. And then wringing it out. Good. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down. Walk the back foot in 2 feet for your pyramid pose. Lift up and lengthen. Exhale. Fold over the left leg. Release the head. Release the neck. Drawing that left hip back in space. Good. A little bit. So just a little. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up halfway. Float the right leg up off the mat. Standing splits. Walk the hands back to meet the standing leg. Right leg goes high to the sky. Feel the stretch. Good. And then either stay here or your opportunity to take a few handstand hops. So maybe just planting the hands out in front of you. Just taking a few hops, trying to get a little bit of hang time. Whoop. All right, Heidi, kick up. There you go. Bam, point the toes, gazes forward, more. Yes, good. And then extend this leg behind you. Like in its, yep, and then land it back. I'll show you that, transition, good. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in, exhale. Good. Inhale, shift forward to your high plank. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, and your chin to the mat. Stay here and start to extend the arms out long in front of you for your puppy pose. So knees are hip width distance apart, and just rest the chest down to the mat. Try to bring the chin to the mat if you can, to open up that throat chakra, right? Finding space here in our throat, allowing our words to flow more freely. Good. More breath. Sliding all the way forward onto your belly. Arms come long alongside the torso for Shalabhasana. Inhale, lift everything up off the mat, fly. Reach for the back of the space through the fingertips, toes and heels together to touch. Ben, is this gonna hurt your back? If I do it? Good. Grab my wrist. 3, 2, 1. Release everything down to the mat, gaze in one direction, just rest. Good. Yeah. Okay, you stay here. Setting up for round 2. Interlace the hands at the lower back. Press the fist back behind you. And then inhale, lift everything up. Fly. So keep pressing the fist to the back of the space. Toes and heels together to touch. Lift, lift, lift for 3, 2, 1. Bring the gaze in the opposite direction. Just rest. Catch your breath. Good. And then so come back up onto your forearms and draw the right knee in alongside the body. Thread the left arm underneath the right shoulder and then peel the right arm open like a book. So it's like a twist, coming into it from a different perspective, right? Not from the back, from the belly. Gazes over the right shoulder. Breathe here, wringing out the spine. Just finding some softness. Coming back onto your back, send the right leg back long. And then draw the left knee in alongside the hip. Thread the right arm underneath the body and open the left arm like a book. Find the supine twist. Good. Just rest. Good. From here, you're just going to continue rolling all the way over onto your back. Setting up for 2 back bends of your choice. So if you want to start with a bridge pose, go for that. If you want to go straight into 2 full wheels, you can go there. Right? So bringing the hands alongside the ears, lift everything up off the mat. 5 breaths in each back bend. Yogi's honor, take your time. Good. When you're done with both back bends, we'll just meet in a happy baby lying on our mat. So take your time. That's just my signal that you guys are done. Good. Beautiful back bends. There you go, Ben. If you have back issues, you can do what Ben's doing at home. Just laying on a foam roller, maybe laying on a block for support.
or not. Beautiful, you guys. Good. Coming into your happy baby. Catching the outside edges of the feet with the hands, just rocking the sacrum side to side, maybe extending one leg, maybe extending the other leg. Good. Just neutralizing the spine. Beautiful. Grab behind the knees, rock and roll the entire length of your mat, coming all the way up to your seat for Paschimottanasana. Legs go long out in front of you. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, just fold it forward over straight legs. Release the head, release the neck. Every inhale, finding a little bit of length. And then every exhale, just folding. So it's like little micro movements, right? Inhale, draw the spine a centimeter longer. Exhale, soften and release. Let go of some tension in the body. Good. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, good. Inhale, slowly start to sit all the way back up. And just come back to lying on your back, setting up for your shoulder stand. Send the legs up high overhead, hands to the lower back for support. Toes and heels are touching. Hips are stacked over the shoulders. Reversing the flow of the blood in the body, sealing in your practice. Good, so lifting everything up nice and high, gazes past the big toes. Good, just reversing the flow of the blood in the body. Lift up a little bit higher, inhale. Exhale, drop the feet overhead for Halasana, plow pose. Try to bring the tops of the feet to the mat. And if they reach, you can interlace the hands down to the mat behind you. Good. Holding here. Good. Bend the knees, hug the sides of the ears with the knees. Karnapindasana, ear pinning pose. Good. Hug everything in nice and tight. And then release the hands, use the hands as brakes. Begin to roll down to your mat, 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Good. Extending the legs long out to the mat. Setting up for your final posture, Matsyasana, fish pose. Come up onto the forearms, puff the heart up to the sky. Touch the crown of the head down to the mat behind you. And then inhale, big breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Lion's breath. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, just sighing out any last bits of stagnant energy in the body, just moving anything out that still needs to move, right? Deep breath in. Big clearing, sigh out, let it go. 1 more big breath. Exhale. Shavasana. Or if you need any other last minute poses, if you need a headstand, handstand, anything else that might be calling to you, go ahead and feel free to take that now. If not, just rest. Take up space. Let the body get heavy. Let the practice start to settle in. Marinating in the body. So you can take this practice with you off of your mat out into your life, where the real work starts to happen, right? Totally. Invite some conscious movement back into the body. Wiggling the fingers and toes. Dropping the head over to one side and then the other. Taking your time, reaching the arms up overhead. Find a full body stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, just let it go. Good. Draw the knees into the chest and roll over onto one side. Resting in your fetal pose for as long as you need to. Pose of rebirth, new beginnings. And as you're ready, take your time, stay down as long as you need. Make your way up to your seats, keeping the eyes closed, closing the practice with the mantra, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering, and may our thoughts, words, and actions contribute to that happiness and freedom for all. Center, bowing your chin to your chest, knowing and trusting that the true teacher lies inside of each and every one of you. Together we bow. Namaste.